All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Coaches Show. Thanks for joining us once again, Coach Chambers.
No problem.
Can you give me a little bit of just an overview of the game Friday?
Overview of the game. Well, we got outscored by quite a bit. You know, defensively, we didn't play real well on the defensive side of the ball. The Murphy Bulldogs, they put together a string of long scores. The game kind of got away from us there, turned into a grease fire. We made some plays on offense, that we felt like we were, trying to keep up with them. But right before half, we gave up a long play for a touchdown with, 10, 12 seconds to go right before the half. And, it seemed to kind of extend their lead. We regrouped a little bit, the second half, and, came out. The effort was there, but when you give up that many points on defense, it's hard to maintain. It's hard to keep up, and with our offense, it's a quick score offense, and unfortunately we scored quick several times, but then we put our defense right back out to play, and they did a good job. They blocked us, and kind of like 2 weeks in a row, we didn't do a good job of getting off blocks, scraping to our holes, playing our assignments, and it got away from us.
It seemed like most of the big plays were run plays. What was the problem you were having with the running backs?
We were not really having any problems with the running backs. It was just their blocking scheme. We didn't do a good job of at the point of attack of getting off blocks and scraping.
Penalties seem to be a bigger issue for you this week. It caused a safety. It pushed you back right up against the goal line. What do you tell your guys to try to keep the penalties down?
Well, you talk to them. A lot of times your penalties, for the most part, are fundamental related. And on the holding call, it was a fundamental. Kid didn't move his feet, and ended up grabbing jersey and tackling the guy. It was a good call by the official, and it pinned us back there deep. And then on the very next play, their kid came off the ball. We didn't do a very good job blocking him, and Trevor got hit right there in the end zone, and they got a safety. So most of the time your penalties are mental and fundamental related, but it's not something we talk about a lot. But
what was the atmosphere at halftime going in to the locker room there? You came off the 17 points in less than a minute there at the end of the...
It was an emotional halftime. I mean, you're trying to get your kids charged up, ready to go out again. It was, I think everybody was disappointed. Everybody was frustrated. But you got to give Murphy credit. They came out. They were ready to go, ready to play. It's a tough place to play, and but it was pretty spirited at halftime.
All right, looking ahead to this week, you faced West Hall. They're 3-1. Besides their only loss, their lowest scoring game was 30 points. Mm-hmm. What do you tell your defense to stop such a high-scoring team?
Play better. No, we just fundamentally we've got to play better. We do, and they've got a lot of athletes. They're playing really well right now, and it's going to be a challenge.
Trying to coach without distractions is a pretty tough thing to do week to week. How do you go in with homecoming this week? Trying to get the kids to stay focused.
We just talked to them about remaining focused. We want them to enjoy the homecoming experience, because that is part of high school is to enjoy the atmosphere. But at the same time, we want to talk to them that it's they do have a game. It's an important game because it's a region game, and that was my message to the kids after the game was we've played one region game. Their goals are still ahead of them, so we've got to regroup this week and maintain our focus. It is something that we talk to them about not getting involved in distractions, because there's some type of event, it seems like, each evening, and some of these guys want to attend those things, and which that's fine, but
Well, good luck to you this week, Coach, and we hope for the best turning around this week.
All right, see you Friday night.